SharePoint allows you to quickly create lists and libraries tailored to specific types of content. Then, using web parts, you can add dynamic views of this content to site pages. Let's take a look at an example of how this works. Nick is the owner of the company's training site, and he'll use a web part to add a schedule of classes incorporating 2 views. On the home page, it will display as a list with a summary view, and when clicked, display as a calendar on its own page. Let's roll the clock back and see how it was done. Web parts, which are also referred to as apps or app parts, are added right from the Settings menu with Add an App. On the Your Apps page, you can choose from a variety of apps, including those to hold lists and library content. For the class schedule, the Calendar app is what we want. We'll name it and click Create. This produces a ready-to-use calendar, which includes 2 contextual ribbons for managing events or working with the calendar itself. Not surprisingly, the current view is set to Calendar, which is the default. But there are other views, including one to show calendar events as a list. We'll use the list view on the home page, but we'll keep the standard calendar view for this page. There are a couple of options for adding events to the calendar, and we demonstrate those in a separate clip. With classes now on the calendar, let's switch to the home page and add the list view of the schedule. For this, we need to switch first to Edit mode. Then locate the open zone where the web part will be inserted, here on the right. Now we'll click Insert to find the parts group. Our class schedule calendar part can be accessed by either clicking Web Part or App Part. With it selected and designated to go in the Rich Content zone, we'll add it. Perfect, though it's not in the view we want. In the upper right corner, we can find the option to edit the web part, which opens a Properties panel on the right. The upper part of the panel contains options specific to the web part. For instance, we could adjust the view or configure its toolbar. Under Appearance are options to adjust the name, set its height and width, and choose its Chrome state. Chrome in SharePoint refers to the box in which the part is contained. And there are a few more options found under Layout and the Advanced categories. For our purposes, we want to focus on the 2 options at the top of the panel. Because our class schedule is for viewing only, we don't need to show the toolbar. And we want to use a different view, one that shows a summary of the classes with start times and a description of the course. We'll acknowledge the message and click OK to close the Properties panel. That's exactly what we wanted. So, time to save the page. Great! This is just one example of what you can do with web parts to create dynamic, rich content on your SharePoint site.